Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Man, Wednesdays are pretty good. Not only do we get our muscle show, we get us some Demon Lord and a little bit of, Lady Killer. So, this week with our Demon Lord, we really get to see where this story is kind of going in the grand scheme of him not only making enemies out of the people who practically summoned him, but also making waves in the grand scheme of everybody kind of showing up, and every time they meet him they have this high expectations of like being killed or someone who's probably going to come after them and take them out, some type of deal like that. But then they meet him and they're like, oh wait, like you're not a bad guy. Like, oh, holy crap. So I thought that was a very easy way to convey this. God dang it, Hanzo, he's just a boy. Oh, nice. But overall, I'm really looking forward to seeing where this like show ends up, because like I say in my other reviews, like this show is funny to me. Like it's definitely comedy. It's definitely something I can enjoy in the grand scheme of just allowing it to go on, making me laugh. Or now that I saw this episode and next week's episode, it looks like things are going to start taking more of a serious turn towards the end of its run. So that's also fine by me, right? I really just want to have them uh, play with this anime in the grand scheme of them having fun, them enjoying their time making it, because I enjoy just seeing how this has been playing out as of recently. Um, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot going on uh, in the grand scheme of where a lot of this stemmed from. Like the sadists attack, and they aren't afraid to continue to attack only because of their boss has like force fed them to be like, hey, like you're going to do this, like if you think you're going to do anything different, like nah, you're this is what you're doing, this is how it's going to be. um and that was kind of where uh I saw the whole show kind of taking its little turn. I mean, not only did these guys know to, continue to attack and do what they were told by the guy who's like the leader of their group, but they had no choice in the matter, right? Like, they literally were going to already lose, so they just end up taking their own lives. Like, they're like, well, screw it. I mean, there's no way we can beat you, so let's just end it. It's kind of how it ended up being. And with that being said, it just goes to show you, there's not a lot that you can expect from this show in the grand scheme of like them just doing traditional, oh, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and that's gonna be it. Like they seemingly can go as far or as awkward as they want. God, I can't get my Musu. And I think that's what's enduring about the show. Like, it's having fun. It's showing you that it's not taking every single moment seriously, even when every moment is acting as if it's seriously, or acting as if it's serious. When then you go back and watch it and they're talking about, if you go and look at this girl's name, her name's like two different types of food. She's like named Scallops. I'm Scallop Shrimp. Like and the main character is literally like, why is this a gag comedian character? Like he literally knows what the show is doing while the show is doing it, and that was the best part of kind of getting this whole understanding of what the show is trying to be, what the show is trying to convey, because there's no real like answer to it in my opinion, besides that you could tell the people who made the show was having fun, and even the voice actors sound like they're having fun. Just sounds like a good time all over. And I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of this, because not only has the word of the demon lord spread very rapidly through the town and through the people, but the person who's the dragon, has the dragon blood in him or whatever, is also making his rounds, and people are, interested in him. Not only just interested in him, we got one girl that wants to marry him, another girl that, like, it's just a really overall good way of saying, like, hey, everything that's happened in the show is going to have a repercussion. It's going to have some type of overall arc that's going to, give us a reason why certain characters have met in certain places. And to, like I was saying, and seeing in next week's episode, it looks like everything's about to go ham. Like, everybody's about to kind of get into a fight, or uh, some type of group is just going to try to ante up and try to fight as well. So I don't know. I'm really just interested in this show as a as a whole now, because it's been interesting. It's been really fun to watch. It's been, just a blast in the grand scheme of, like, hey, we just want to have fun, and fun we shall have. Not only that, we got the main scenario of him telling this, the one of the most wealthiest rich people, supposedly like the high society people, like, hey, I'm gonna make heaven. Like, I'm going to do something so great that once I do it, you're gonna have to have me sitting atop the throne. And if you do that, then you won't have to worry about petty things that you guys are worrying about now. You'll have to just, enjoy your life the way that I plan on allowing you to live, which sounds so overlordy, it's ridiculous. Like, I am Aijangon. I don't like humans, but if you're a human I like, I'll take care of you. Like, that's pretty much what this is. It's just a different perspective of how Overlord it played out. I don't know. I absolutely am enjoying myself watching it. I don't know many people that have watched this show and, actually said the same things I'm saying, like that it's funny and that you shouldn't take it seriously. And now that the serious part's coming, you might be able to take it seriously, but only in the grand scheme of it not being super serious. Like, it's just a fun show, and I really want to see what you guys are saying about it, or if you dropped it and it wasn't something for you. Because, I mean, the animation is wonky at times, which I can agree on, but there's not much. Uh, the animation doesn't change the storytelling, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm looking at the anime and being like, oh wow, this doesn't even line up what they're trying to convey to me or what they're trying to tell me. Like, that's just not how it works for me anyway. And I like that idea of just them being able to convey all this stuff to me without me really needing to, see the, oh my god, ridiculous, over the top animation and stuff. But more or less, I just want to see where they can let all this, like, gain popularity and grow to. Because now, for me, if there's more content out there of this show that I get to see because of the fandom, I will be very happy. But if people aren't watching it, people aren't enjoying it, they just can't get, behind the show, then they can't get behind the show, and that's fine. But I'm just hoping that we can make a strong enough statement that we want more seasons of this show if there is more to give, and that would be amazing. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and yeah, I definitely will be dropping content later today, or I'll probably drop something really close to right now. So if you aren't watching those, though, thank you so much for this, just for supporting me and whatever I really put out that you do watch me on. It truly means the world. I love just putting out this content, seeing how you guys are feeling about it, or in the grand scheme, just seeing what you make of, your choices of seeing these shows, your ideas of what you believe, these shows can be. Um, I did that, whatever. And yeah, I definitely don't know where this is going, but I could tell you that we're probably going to get a ridiculous amount of action, which I think we're all ready for because with this show, they can show us that action scenes and like overall battles is kind of more of a gift than just a given. So take that as you will. Peace.